unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Wyoming's offense will get the ball for the first time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for a man. It's Salter. So they've put up some early points, and now to build up. It's a fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football,
a lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking to scramble. This time on target. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Atkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Welch. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
3-0.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break.
Set ready.
Out of the gun to give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Salter. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Welsh. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. Makes a man miss. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on! Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead now. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Salter. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Might be looking to run. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Atkins. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too, getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing, if I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Salter. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corralled, but they let him. There's going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Uncorks one. Complete to the left. There he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going.
He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Wyoming. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Big first down sack for the defense brings up second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Anderson will throw. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's reeled in. It's Sargent. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Bring in the heat. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. In the Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the Apple Cup. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Washington's offense will go to work first. Guys, every now and then you can take the emotion of rivalries for granted, but last year when the Huskies and Cougars got together, that was as dramatic as anything you could think of. A cathartic win for the Cougs, who sent UW off with an L.
This is a tremendous rivalry, the Apple Cup, and it looks a little bit different now that they're no longer conference opponents, but that doesn't mean they don't like each other any less, David. These two teams go at it. The fan bases dislike each other enormously, and we're expecting a great one today.
Well, and you always love it with the bragging rights, right? In the state of Washington, whoever wins this football game, you get to talk. Last year, Rodgers puts up a bunch of numbers, but it wasn't enough. Washington State got the dub. Big game, big matchup.
Williams will pass. Dumps it to the back. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Meredith. And good coverage by the... Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here putting on his best Sonny
takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got an open man. Gashes him in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Coleman. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He unleashes a long one. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Got a man. It's Evans. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down. The defense forced a big turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. Release to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't really... Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room. It's Coleman. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack.
Touchdown, Huskies! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. The give to the back. Hard running there. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's it.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Williams will pass. Looking to the big tight end. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evans. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he rolls. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll leave it with him. Got some room headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Washington wants to go quickly. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.